Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Vegeta was born with Frieza's potential. Before I start, I'd like to mention that I created a Discord server for you to join. The link is in the description of this video, so if you'd like to join in and talk to me and the rest of my fans, it's there. I'd also like to mention that I created an Instagram so you can survey my very uninteresting life. I mainly post OSU stuff. Now back to the video. In the last part, we discussed Vegeta's search for the Dragon Balls and his encounter with Freeza after being pissed about the lost Dragon Balls which Goku and Bulma stole from him using the Dragon Radar. Vegeta got pummeled to the ground, but after he recovered using a Senzu Goku gave him, he became way more powerful than Freeza. So he went to destroy, and he nearly did, but Freeza came back up and killed Bulma in cold blood, which triggered Goku's Super Saiyan transformation just like with Krillin. Goku and Vegeta both used very little power to defeat Freeza, but Goku was much more pissed that Bulma was killed as opposed to Krillin, so he went for Vegeta and pummeled him again, saying he used very little of his power. Goku and Vegeta then came back home along with Dende, just to get training again as told by future Trunks. So, 3 years later, they easily dispose of both 19 and 20 and then proceed to the secret lab of Zero's, to which Bulma has different plans with the other androids. Goku also gets rid of Cell as well. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the what if. With Vegeta now having an unintentional change of heart done by himself using the Dragon Balls, he is now the strongest Saiyan in the squad. The peacetime resulted just shy of 8 years because of their fast pace to get rid of Cell and the androids, and a lot has happened since then. Goku kept training to at least try and keep up with Vegeta, but Vegeta is too far ahead of him, because each time Goku catches up to him, he has to train hard again because Vegeta gets a massive power boost. Trunks is also there, and Vegeta sees a massive potential in his son, wanting to train him when he gets a little older. At this point, Goku can rival Buu in his highest state, that being Super Saiyan 2, while Vegeta and his massive potential has pushed him quite a bit beyond, and since he managed to keep his tail, he also had the potential to go into non-canon paths, but for the sake of this what if, I won't give him such reputation. Vegeta has had quite a development with the goodness of his heart too, which basically makes him pure-hearted at this point, not having to be afraid of Goku surpassing him. Just before the Buu saga, Vegeta makes sure Goku doesn't come even slightly close to him, so he stops training his son for a bit, so he can go through the hardest training of his life and surpass Goku once and for all, which made him several times stronger than in Battle of Gods when he went berserk because of Bulma getting bitch slapped by Beerus. Gohan is now a scholar, but isn't scared and doesn't take up a secret identity. He just takes the facts head on and confirms everyone he's very powerful, and even showing people some of his abilities, such as Super Saiyan. In particular, Videl, who has taken an interest in him for his abilities and wants to learn them. She's then taken a flight course and Gohan learns of the Tenkaichi Budokai. Videl says she will be happy if he joins and displays his powers after she learns them as well. However, that's when he leaks himself being an alien halfling. Videl is quite surprised, but at the same time even more intrigued at Gohan. Gohan tells everyone about the tournament, and so the tournament is in full swing. Gohan tells Videl that his friends are joining, and she's even more ecstatic that she gets to see Super Saiyans fight, at an expense of telling everyone that these are just people with their potentials unlocked. What irony. And not aliens or whatever. The day of the tournament came up and everyone's getting ready. At the tournament grounds, Vegeta senses a weird presence. He tracks it and sees two unknown people. Goku asks Vegeta what's wrong and says that these two are deities. Piccolo questions Vegeta about it, and Vegeta says he met a destroyer before and remembered how he felt, but only now he knows how to properly read Ki to figure it out. No one really pays much attention to it, so they move along as well as Vegeta. They manage to sign up and watch the kids fight, and of course Trunks wins, being Vegeta's kid and also having a higher potential than other half-breeds. Vegeta still can't shake the feeling that those guys are deities and would like to know more about them, as well as why they came here. At the tournament grounds, they meet up with Shin and Kibito, and the Saiyans are holding a normal conversation with them, until Vegeta approaches and says,
"Those gods are universe's creators. Just as they are destroyers, they are creators as well. So, why are you here? And who are you guys?"
Shin is surprised the normal Saiyan has managed to read his ki and questions Vegeta. Vegeta just says he was born extraordinarily potent, even as a toddler. Shin notices his large power level and asks him of a favor. Vegeta says sure after he's being telepathically transferred the plan, to which Vegeta gladly accepts and even has a plan of his own, to which Shin just gulps. So the tournament starts and everything goes as in canon. Gohan actually fights this time and beats Kibito in the tournament. Spopovich is mangled by Gohan for hurting Videl, but he still kinda lives. It all goes well until Goku and Vegeta began fighting, and the first punch was for Goku so Vegeta could leak his plan to Goku, to which Goku complies and starts powering up to his full and newfound power, which he barely touched the surface of, that being Super Saiyan 3. Spopovich sees that this power is massive, but not enough for something. Vegeta then smirks and goes into that same form with hardly any effort and exceeds the power meter of Spopovich's. Spopovich and Yamcha go and steal his power, with Spopovich holding him. Vegeta starts acting and shit until he smirks, closes his eyes, and sends so much power to that pot that it shatters, and it creates a huge explosion, destroying both possessees. Vegeta goes and one-shots Goku, just like he told him he'll do after the two disappear, and so Yamcha and Spopovich are gone from the face of Earth. Shin then tells everyone to locate the secret hideout where Babidi is hiding, and Vegeta senses something strange, so they go after the tournament, concerned about that strangest rising in ki. After the tournament, Shin and Vegeta immediately go for Babidi. Midway through, they sense the rest, and Vegeta raises his base ki to the max, so the squad which is with Babidi senses the immense power coming from them. At last, they arrive at the ship, and before Shin can sense anything, Vegeta blasts the ship away using all his might. The feeling Vegeta had turns into actual ki, and he senses Buu coming out. Once Buu came out, Shin told Vegeta everything about Buu. So with that intel, Vegeta blasts Buu, only for Buu to regenerate and come back like nothing happened to it. Vegeta then realized what kind of power Buu has, and then powered up to Super Saiyan, which was more than enough to get rid of Buu, and boy does he get rid of him. He goes and powers up a massive blast out of his one hand and disintegrates Buu, which leaves Babidi at a complete shock. Vegeta then flicks a ki at Babidi, which launches him really far, so Vegeta can destroy him with a spectacular light show. With everyone pretty much destroyed, Vegeta attempts to destroy the rest of Babidi's goons, but Goku got to them already, followed by Gohan, who cleaned up everything. Shin thanked everyone for being so cooperative and wanted Vegeta to train with him, also known as getting him to pull the Z-Sword out. Vegeta then follows along and does so in Super Saiyan 3, which he regretted using since it was way too easy for him. And he then told everyone how this sword is kinda useless and doesn't bring out any potential at all, and how it's just heavy, breaking it and releasing the old Kai. Old Kai then sees the potential hidden within Vegeta and unleashes the potential in return of some hentai. Of course, the ritual takes about 40 hours because Vegeta has a massive potential, but in the end it actually happens. Old Kai does his stuff and Vegeta gets his potential unlocked, which gets him to a whole new level of power, even rivaling Super Saiyan God. With that, our Vegeta saves the day once again. With that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you'd like me to make Akira Toriyama give Vegeta the swag, then click dislike. But if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below. And as always, peace out.